Yeah, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys is doing absolutely great. Today, I want to share with you how to make this
3D logo design.
Jumping into this, let's check the intro.
Typography skills with creativity.
Please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified when we post new videos.
So without wasting much of our time guys, let's dive into today's tutorial. Yeah, good evening guys. Welcome back to Typography Design Trainer. I believe we're all doing great. Today I want to show you how you can make a beauty and spy logo on your Android smartphone using your PixelLab as usual. Today I will show you how you can achieve this, then show you how you can present such a logo using an appropriate mockup. So as a beginner, let's just start from the beginning and see how we can achieve this particular logo I'm talking about. So the first thing that we need to do is to go to our gallery, then we'll bring the template we want to use. So for instance, you bring this in. So after bringing this in, the next thing you are going to do is to do two things. Go to eraser, then you tap on these cuts, then click on the circle. So you use the circle to trace it so that you cut out the inner part, which you can see, cut out the inner part. There is enough space for you to cut it out, so then cut it out, then you click mark, then you see you have this. Okay, fine, move this to one side, then you go to the shape, have your radius to be 100, then you scale it out just exactly like this. Then the next thing you are going to do is to centralize it. After centralizing it, you go to the color, then you give it the color black. Change the color of this to color yellow, then you send it to the front and go to your relative position to position it to the center. If it is not actually fitting at the center, then you have another way of doing that. Then go to the stroke, enable the stroke just like this, like 4 is okay, or 5, good. Then after setting it that way, then the next thing you are going to do is to just manually select this to fit in appropriately. So you can say fit it in. Then you can use the position arrow to just move a little bit to make sure that everything is actually right. After that, the next thing you are going to do is to copy. So tap on it, copy, then you go back to what you did the other time, to the erase color, then you click back. Then after clicking back, repeating the same process that you did, but this time around we don't need the inner one, we need the outer one. So after position it just exactly like this, okay, then you click outer, no, back, then click the inner, then you have what you have it being cut. Then you can see the result. So after that, the next thing we're going to do is to go to the color area, then we'll click on black color. So while we go use our relative position to position to the center, but I knew that it won't position because of where we got the resources. But at the end of the day, the next thing we're going to do is to manually adjust it, just as the way I'm doing. Just manually adjust it. Okay. So there shouldn't be too much space in between. Then you go to the position arrow, you use your eyes very well, let your eyes be sharp, then you manually adjust it, let it grow up a bit. Then after you are able to position that, then you see the result. You go back to the color, then you make the color to be more darker, move it to the edge, then you tap on the circle, copy, then you move it to the edge. Then we have this result. Is it not how awesome? Very awesome. So the next thing we're going to do, I'm going to my sticker. So you see I'm not tapping anything. Go to your sticker, then you go to your something like this. Then I'm looking for a particular icon to position there, whether they reach. Okay, so if they reach, I'm going to position it there. So let's check properly. Okay, I've seen one. So like this now, I will click OK, then have it position just around here. Then the next thing I'm going to do is to just give it an accurate color, just as this. So I will rotate it, then have it just position around there, which you can see. Okay, everything cool, right? So now that we have that, the next thing we're going to do is to just we're going to move it up. So let it go up. Okay, fine. Then let's merge it. There's nothing that will make us not to merge it. So that when we merge it, we'll be able to make it small. So now we have the result, right? So we can now scale it to the center. So let's go to the text area where we have splendor. So we have splendor just as this. Then after having this, we are going to increase the size very well. So I'm thinking of maintaining this particular font if needed, if it's okay. So I'm going to copy first, so before changing the font. So now I will go to the font area, then use a leaks pattern. So when I look this, is this okay? Yes, it's more okay than this one. Then using that, the next thing I'm going to do, assign a color. So I'm using a black color, just as you can see. So after selecting this, then I'm going to delete this, having this move up a bit and reduce. Make sure it's aligned. Move this in a little bit.
Don't forget to hit the
Reduce
subscribe
size.
button and the bell icon.
Make sure it's aligned to the center. It don't normally align, but you can actually adjust it manually, and that is how the font is being made anyway. Not my problem, but you need to be very, very vigilant when you are doing it so that there won't be any error. So this is cool, right? So the next thing, I'm thinking of even increasing it a bit. So reposition, turn on your grid, and you are going to see the adjustment. So you adjust a bit. This is cool, right? I think this is cool. So we have this. So the next thing we need to do after that, we have a particular shape here which we are going to crop. So after cropping the shape, we are going to make sure it's positioned around here. Okay, cool. So after position it here, we are going to use this particular color. We use color black as well again. Then after using color black, then there should be a yellow on top of it. So we'll just have the slogan, beauty and spa. It's okay. So good. So after that, we go to where we want to select our font. Then we'll look for appropriate font that can actually work here. So let's just check it out. Horizon. Let's check it. I haven't seen any, and it should be a better one anyway. So let's look at this, and this should be able to work for it. I'm thinking this is too big. So I guess this can work, right? So let's increase the size. Then this should be affected a little bit. Then we'll have this, which you can actually space the text in between them. After spacing the text, we'll position to the center. So now this is cool, right? So we'll go to the color. then we'll apply this particular color to make it work. Then we'll go to the stroke. We'll go to the stroke where we're going to apply this particular color to make it awesome. So now we'll have this, right? So the next thing we're going to do next is to look at this very well. Let's look at this, whether we can actually change the font. So let's look at the velour. So we'll have a velour board. I think all these raw velour boards should be able to work. So we can increase this to make it work without any obstruction. Then we'll position to the center where we are going to space and make it align properly. So let it grow up a bit. Okay, good. So now after that, the next thing we're going to do is to just bring in all the we'll bring in, go to the download. Then we are going to bring in the font, the icon. So ranging from the PixelLab, so to the Instagram. So have this shape being selected so as to position this here. So let it be here, and we can even make it, make it this way, one after the other. So okay, so what we're going to do is to just make sure it actually align, reduce the size to make sure it align, then reposition here. So after that, the next thing we're going to do, okay, cool. So I'm going back to select the second one so that there won't be any obstruction, and that will be Facebook. So now I'm going to position this here. But the next thing I'm going to do is that I will have everything being changed if needed arise, but I want to maintain it. I will maintain it because they are color icon, which you can see. So I'm bringing this down a bit first. So the next thing I'm going to do is to have my right up here. So where we have Splendor at Splendor. At Splendor underscore at Splendor underscore 2. So we have this, right? I'm going to reduce the size.
Don't forget to
Go
hit
to
the
the
subscribe
color
button
area.
and
So
the bell
I'm
icon.
thinking of using Archivo. So let's use Archivo board. So I'm thinking of using this, which I know is cool and can actually go along with it. So now using this, I'm going to the color area, change the color to this. Okay, after changing the color, let me have this change a bit. Then I'm going to position this here. So after position, I'm going to the layer where we have this and the Splendor, and I'm going to position it to the center together. Okay, cool, right? So the next thing I'm going to do, I will remerge the two and give a little space in between, just as this. Perfect. So the next thing I'm going to do is to copy. I'm not even copying anything. What I'm going to do is to just streamline this. Okay, I've did something wrong. So let's position this to the center. Very simple. And you have this to be positioned to the center. The same thing applicable to this as well. Position it to the center. Then you are going to move this one up a bit. Then you are going to copy. There's no any cast for alarm. Just bring to the front, copy. Then we bring it down. Just bring it down. Then we'll have position to the center. So now this can go up a little bit. Move this one up a bit. Okay. Then you position it to the center. Very cool. So position it to the center. Then let's try some things out if we can actually work. I'm thinking of filter this particular area. So let's filter it whether it can blend along with this. So have this saturation. It will not really work. I think that should be okay, right? So let's check the second one. Look at the filter. So with filter, we'll look at it. Okay, guess it's okay like that. Let's adjust this a little bit. Guess it's actually okay like this, right? So now everything is actually cool. So we can move this to come here. Then another thing I'm thinking we should do, we can just tap on this Facebook icon where we are going to have our erase color to erase the white on it. Then after that, we go to the shape where we have our radius. Then we select this yellow color. So we are going to reduce the size to a minimal level. After that, we are going to find a way of putting it under this so that it can beautify and making it cool. So I'm bringing it in just as this. Then I'm sending it to the back. Then look at it. Awesome, right? So we're able to put a finishing touch to that. So now let's adjust this to bring it out a bit so we can see, or let's return it. It can work like that and cool. So now the next thing we're going to do is to have everything being saved. So we'll go to our transparent background, then we'll have it saved as our ultra for better resolution and as a PNG. So thanks for watching. We're able to achieve this. So now I'm going to show you step by step how you can present it on the mockup right now. So welcome back, guys. So as I said, let me show you how you can present it on the mockup. Make sure you download this PSD file at the description of this video, and make sure you download said archiver. You have to extract it the way we normally extract our font, but make sure you note where you extracted it to. After knowing where you extracted it to, then you can come back here to your to your Photopea. Then you follow this process. Tap on the open from computer, click on the file, then you locate where you have the markup here. So for instance, the markup I want to use is this. Then you allow it to load. After loading, then we can proceed with the editing. It's very simple. Just follow the normal process. You see, after I open, type www.photopea.com, then at the interface area, that's where I click open from computer. Then you tap on the layer, double click here, then you hide the design. Hide the design on it. Then click on the file, click on open and place, click on file again, locate where you have your design being saved. So I'm looking for it. Go to my PixelLab, then I have it. Then after placing it, you have to look at it properly to make sure that it's not really small on the layer, and don't allow it to cover all the layer as well. Then you tap on the file and click on save with smart object. Note it, if you are not importing the right markup or something wrong with your markup, there is probability that you will not see save with smart object. In such a situation, deal with your markup, not your phone. Okay, your phone can never ever hide the save with smart object. Only your markup is 40 and you have to fix it. Tap on the markup 30 here, which is the name of the markup, and be patient enough to look at the screen of your phone. In less than 2 minutes or 3 minutes, depending on the network, the result will pop up. The logo must transform, and you can see the logo has transformed. So let's view the results. Then you can see this is awesome. This is awesome. And this is just a simple way on how you can make a professional logo on your Android smartphone using your PixelLab and your Photopea. Go directly to save, export as PNG. Tap on it, then it will take a little seconds before you see save. Click on save and download will pop up. Then click on download and you have your result and your logo. at the tips of your hand. Then you see everything. Yeah, very cool, right? So thanks for watching. I believe this is helpful and this is awesome. And if you want something awesome exactly like this and more far better than this, don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're a new subscriber. I mean, you're a new viewer. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out. And don't forget to drop your likes, comments on your way out. And if you are subscriber, please don't forget to turn on the bell icon so that you can be notified whenever I update my channel with amazing video like this. Thanks for all your support. Thanks for watching. God bless you. Let's spread the love. Thank you.